Hi guys, and welcome to your short and sweaty yoga flow today. Thank you for joining me on the mat. So as long as you're in something comfy and you've got a little bit of space to move, then we're good to go. So I invite you to take a step to the top of your mat when you're ready. So we're coming to the top of the mat, feet hip distance, knees soft. Give those arms a moment, let them relax by your sides. Lengthen through the spine and let's softly close the eyes, finding stillness to begin our practice. So being aware of any swaying, any movement as your body adjusts to being here. Acknowledging your breath. Going to use that power, that breath as we move through this flow today. So take a moment to slow it down, to really use those lungs to their full capacity. And also bring your mind into the present moment, trying to switch off from anything that's been going on in your day, in your week, or trying to not think about what is going to happen or things you have to do. Let's fully arrive here on the mat in this present moment, knowing you are exactly where you need to be. On your next inhale, I invite you to sweep the arms up to the ceiling, flutter the eyes open, fingertips touch together gently, and then we open the hands wide as we dive down into a forward fold. We inhale as we find a flat back, so lengthen the spine, create space. Exhale as you fold back down. We're going to keep the chin on the chest, rolling yourself all the way up. Peel up. Inhale, take the arms wide again. Fingertips come together one more time. Let's dive ourselves all the way back down. Inhale into a flat back. Create space. Exhale as we fold over. Planting the hands to the floor. Let's step back, downward facing dog. Lifting the tailbone high, easing the heels heavy. Don't be afraid to have a fidget if you want to. It's your body, your practice. And then when you're ready to move with me, I'm going to ripple forwards to an upward facing dog, keeping the toes tucked under. And then lead the tailbone coming all the way back, downward facing dog. So let's do that again. So we lift and ripple through, hips drop down, chest lifts high, eye lines looking forwards, and then lead with the tailbone. Press through the hands as you lift the tailbone up towards the sky. Let's do that one more time, rippling through, moving with your breath. So uniting the body and the breath together as one, and then holding in downward facing dog when you feel ready. Find space. Inhale, let's sweep that right leg all the way up, three-legged downward facing dog. Bringing the right knee through to touch the left elbow. Touch the right elbow and then come all the way back up, three-legged downward dog. Again, we come through, touch the left elbow, touch the right elbow and come all the way back up. We did that one more time, so I'm coming through to the left elbow, to the right elbow, all the way up. This time, let's come all the way through. Step the right foot in between the hands. Inhale, reach the arms up, find high lunge. Hands over shoulders. If you feel comfortable, let's pop the right heel as well. So we're now in a really strong balance. Try not to let that tension come through the rest of the body. Let's pop the right heel down. Sweep the arms down by your sides. Press off your left leg and come up into warrior three. I'm going to shimmy back so that I have space on the mat. So left leg is extending back. Hips and shoulders are square to the floor. Lengthen through the spine. Draw the belly tight, finding our way here. And then going to bring the hands, place them onto your hips when you're ready. We take a little curtsy squat. You're going to tap your left knee to your right calf and then press all the way back out to warrior three. Left knee touches the right calf and then we press it all the way out. Find length. Let's do that twice more. Left knee is going to tap the right calf as you bend and then lengthen. One more time here. So we're going to bend it down, tap the calf, bend into that front leg. Find your length here. Reach the arms forwards in line with the ears. Hold that posture and then bend into the right leg. Step the left leg back again. Make our way all the way up into that high lunge. Let's turn out to warrior two. Pop the left heel down. Open out to our warrior two. Soften the shoulders. Bend into that right leg. Pull up through the left thigh. And then let's come to peaceful warrior. Right hand flips up. We reach all the way up Looking up and over the left shoulder. Lift up and out of the right hips. Bringing yourself all the way back through. Framing the right hand, stepping yourself back, downward facing dog. Have a fidget, have a play. And then when you feel comfortable to join me, the left leg sweeps all the way up. Now we're going to bring the left knee through to the right elbow, to the left elbow, and then back up. Okay, so let's do that again. Don't collapse into the shoulders. We go to the right elbow, to the left elbow, and then sweep up. One more time here. So I'm coming through to the right elbow, the left elbow, and then back up. Now we're going to bring that left leg all the way through. Step it in between the hands. Sweep the arms all the way up. Find that high lunge. And then the left heel pops now. So we're reaching up and out of the hips. Lengthen through the spine. Find your balance. Feel into the wobbles. Don't worry if you're having a little shake while we're here. Then the left foot is going to come down. Sweep the arms down by your sides. Press off that right leg, finding warrior 3. Hips square to the floor. So pausing here for a moment, acknowledging how that feels, and the hands come onto the hips. Right knee is going to tap left calf as you bend the left leg. And then we extend back, warrior 3. So right knee touches left calf as you bend, and then activate through the core as you lengthen. So we bend there, finding that stability, that balance as we have a little shake. One side's normally easier than the other. That's okay. Extending it back. Hold it here. Let's reach both arms forwards. Find that length, and then bend into the left leg. Big step back, finding that high leg once again. Opening out to warrior 2, so turning through the right heel, bending into the left leg. Flip the left hand up, finding peaceful warrior. We gaze down towards the right foot, or maybe you want to turn your eye line up towards the ceiling. Keep bending into that left leg. Let's windmill the arms forwards, frame the foot, step the left leg back, downward facing dog. Take a moment. We're going to pause here, take a couple of dolphin press, okay? So what we do is we pop the elbows down towards the ground and then press all the way back up into downward facing dog. So both elbows are going to come down towards the mat, and then we press all the way back up. Keep your tailbone lifted high if you can. Heels are going heavy towards the floor. If that's too intense, you could do one elbow at a time and alternate if that feels better for you today. Okay, let's go for 2 more. Use that breath. Stay really strong and determined. One more time here. And then when you're ready, let's walk the feet in towards the hands. Bring them in as close as you can. Pop your feet together. Bend your knees, take your hips back, and sweep up into chair pose. So the hips are now going back. Should be able to wiggle your toes. Arms are reaching forwards. Let's open the arms behind us. Hands interlaced together. Extend the arms back. Lift the chest. Can you maybe find balance? Can you lift both heels off the floor? Maybe take your tailbone a little lower towards the ground. See me shaking. My legs are activating for sure. And then pop the heels down. Reach all the way up to the ceiling. Lengthen the spine and dive down. Bring your hands all the way back down. Separate those feet to hip distance apart. Take a gentle sway through the upper body. Give your body time to release, to let go here. And then popping the hands back down onto the floor. We make our way back into a high plank. So step the feet back into high plank now. We're going to come onto our right hand. Going to stack both feet. Lift the left arm all the way up, finding a side plank here. So I've stacked the feet, pressing away from the right hand. Maybe we could slide the left foot up the right leg. Find our tree pose variation. So chest is open. Pressing away from the right hand. Activate the body. Work with your breath. Use the power of the breath here. Let's extend that left leg back. Bring the left hand down. Make your way back into high plank posture. We'll go the other way, okay? So stack the feet now onto the left hand. Reaching the right arm up. Open out through the chest. And then maybe sliding the right foot up here. Open out through the hips. Activate the glutes. Use that breath. Don't worry if you wobble. Extend the right leg away. Right hand comes down. Hips come high, downward facing dog. Tailbone lifts up. You're doing great, okay? You're doing really well. So stay with me if you can. This time, let's lift that right leg all the way up. Keep the shoulders square. Now the right knee is going to come through towards the chest. We're going to take 3 taps onto the floor. So I tap down, up, down, up, down, up. Now take that right leg high. Let's do that one more time. So the right knee comes through to the chest. We tap the floor. 1, lift, 2, lift, 3. Take that right leg all the way up. This time, bring the right knee through. Step the right foot all the way through to the hands. Pop your left foot down now, so the heel's down. We're going to come up to warrior 1. So sweep the hands all the way up. Find that warrior 1 here. Hips are square, chest is square to the top of the mat, okay? So taking a breath, let's see if we can extend forwards. Lengthen through the spine. Hold it here. So we're reaching through the back body. Arms are in line with the ears. Left heel is still down. Using the breath, your right ankle is trying to find its way. And then sweep all the way back up to the ceiling. Lengthen through. Open out to warrior 2. Again, shoulders drop. Hips are opening here. Okay, finding our way. Now this time, arms reach up. Let's come over. So we're extending. So right arm is in line with the ear. Left arm is pulling back. Hips are open. Use that breath, bending deeply into that right leg. Now let's melt down. Bring the hands down. Frame the right foot. Lift the left heel off the ground and make our way back. Downward facing dog. This time, left leg lifts. Shoulders square. We're going to bring the left knee through towards the chest. We tap the floor 3 times. So we go 3, lift, 2, lift, 1. Take that leg all the way up. Let's do it one more time. The left leg comes through. You tap the floor. 1, 2, 3. Take that left leg up high. This time, can we step that left leg all the way through in between the hands? Pop the right heel down. Sweep the body up. We find warrior 1. Hold it there. Soften first. Work the breath. Notice your heart rate. Extend forwards. Lengthen from the hips. Don't collapse the spine. Don't curve into the back. Keep reaching. Keep extending. Pulling up through that right thigh. Keep everything engaged. Feel your strength, your power. And then lift all the way up. Let's open out to warrior 2. Pull the right hip back. Soften through the shoulders. Pull up through the core. Activate. Inhale, sweep both arms up in line with ears. Reach up and over now. Don't let the right shoulder round forwards. Pull the right shoulder back. Opening up through the upper back. Bending deeply into the left leg. Pulling up through the right thigh. And then slowly melt your body over. Peel off the right heel. Make your way back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Okay, let's walk our feet towards our hands. Take as many steps as you need. Standing forward for your body time. Let the head and shoulders drop. Maybe take a sway, a wriggle, whatever feels good for you. And then let's bend our knees, lift our heels. Make your way all the way down onto your bottom. Use your hands if you need to. We come into boat pose straight away. So lifting the heels, opening out through the chest. I'm going to take a movement here. Maybe it's too much. See how your tummy. I'm going to lower down, taking the chest down, extending the legs, and then coming all the way back up to boat pose. So extend down and then sweep back up. So extending and sweeping. Can we do 3 more? 3. Finding that core strength, that internal flame, activating, energizing. And then can you pop your feet down? Make sure you've got space behind you. Reach the arms forwards and slowly take your time. Come all the way down onto your back. Hands down by your sides. Lengthen the legs away from you, making your way into shavasana. Allowing your eyes to close and find stillness just like that. And as you do, as you pause here, acknowledge your heart rate. Is it beating a little faster? Notice your breath. Does it feel slightly heavier? And be aware of that energy that you have created. That energy moving around your body. In a short space of time, we have managed to create. We're allowing that energy to move freely around the body with no blockages. So slow the breath down. Start to breathe in slow and exhale even slower. Use the power of that breath. Allowing yourself to find stillness without any guilt. Knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. And knowing that it is not selfish to look after you. It is essential. Feeling calmer, softer. Enjoying a moment to find calm in the mix of all of the chaos. On your next breath in, and on your exhale out, we bring movement back into our physical body, fingers and toes. And then we bring our hands together when you're ready. Rub them together and create a little bit of heat back. Place that warmth over your eyes. Capture this feeling, this moment. And be proud of yourself for stepping onto the mat today. We flutter the eyes open and take the hands away. Bending our knees. Rolling yourself gently onto your sides. And using your top hand to bring yourself up to seated at your own pace whenever you feel ready. And I thank you so much for joining me on the mat today for this short fiery flow. I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions or comments, please let me know. And if not, I hope you have a fabulous day, and I hope to see you on the mat sometime again really soon.